Good morning, YouTube. Here with you at the bench once more. You can see over here at the side, I think this thing is all pink. Why is it pink? It must be the light coming in there, the way it's coming in there, I guess. But as you see, if I do that, it makes it normal colored. Weird. All right, not a big deal. This is for the second channel. Mosslack channel. This item here I picked up the other day on eBay. Basically I'm going to flash up the what do you call it for it, but basically I picked this up for $10. It does have, as you can see, I think, a line in right there, and of course the mic end is over here, and then the speaker is right next to it. That's the output. These are the surround type stuff, which I'm not going to use, but basically interested in this and this, and I will use this with the TEAC as my in and out for it, and that should work pretty well, I think. I hope. And it was either this or buy another iMic, and I didn't really want to spend. See, like I said, this was $10 for this. And the iMic, at the cheapest I could find, it wasn't for a new one. It was a used one. The guy had modified the little cable that came, the little Y splitter cable that came with it to a guitar. It was pretty pathetic. So, and that was $15, and that was the cheapest one you could get, and it's been on there forever. Nobody will buy it. But so I figured this $10. This was cheaper, and it will do exactly the same thing. So basically I'll have my line in for the TEAC, and then the line out, or the speaker out, will go into the TEAC. So that will handle that. Now eventually what I'm doing here is going to run another speaker system for my computer. I have the Altec Lansing, basically the same one Bill has on his computer, the one with the subwoofer and the two satellite speakers on it. I'll put the satellite speakers up on the bench top here next to the each end of the TV, and the subwoofer will be in the floor beneath it, and that should work out rather well for the good sound of the computer. I like to listen to music sometimes in here off the computer, and that's just the easiest way to do it. I could hook it up through the bench amp or something like that, but I just figure the best way to do it is with those speakers, because I've got them. Why not use them? So that's the way I look at that. So anyway, I'm going to hook this up onto the computer, onto the computer. It hooks up via obviously USB. If I can get it up here. There it is. But that hooks up for that, and then I've already tested this with my the computer in the living room, and I know it does work there. So I'm sure it'll work in here because it's the same operating system, basically the same computer. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll play around on the screen. When I say screen, I'm talking about the monitor, to see if we can get it set up to where it uses. And I'm trying to get this set up with Audacity to where it will use that for the exclusive player for the TEAC, and that way I should not have to mess with it again. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So let me get this hooked up, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. Hi, I'm back once more. Let's bring up Audacity. I'm doing something a little different here this time. I'm using the camera audio to record the sound from my voice, and I'm using basically the Kazam's capturing the sound from the speakers for the playback on that, and nothing seems to be going on. Maybe it's just taking a little longer, but I don't think so. Well, like I say, Kazam must be slowing things down, apparently. It is recording, so I don't know why it's not working. May have to reboot this thing and see what we get. Let me try doing that and we'll come back, so stand by. Alright, we are back once again. Let me get the Kazam back going here. I know we're missing a, what do you call it there? Audacity right there. That's odd. It's not there. Huh. Let me go ahead and get Kazam going. Make sure that's working. Mouse cursor sound from speakers. That's what I want. Let's capture that, and we'll be switching to that in here in a second. Alright, now let's try to bring up Audacity and see if that works. And quit. Now, that's off. Let's see if we can get... I'm going to go to the menu and do it. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. Oh, see, it popped right up when I took Kazam off. Odd. Very odd. But not unusual. Does that make sense? Let me get a cassette tape. Get our old standby Mr. Hornsby and the range. There we go. And I'm going to start him playing. Now that should be able to capture that. Let's see if we can. I also want to bring up the pulse. I should have a new recording device here. Now I need to get this going. Stop that right there. Back to pulse. There you go, right there. Also, monitor. See, analog. I don't want either one of those. I want the input devices. Let's try that. Monitor. I forget what the name of that was. Monitor built-in audio. Let's see. See, I'm not seeing the one I just hooked up. That should be in there. Hi, we are back once again. Doing a test now. This was strange. The device I bought, the little USB sound card that I showed earlier, apparently doesn't work in here. I went back and tested it on my living room system. It works fine. And on this one, it does not recognize it at all. So that's a problem. So what I've done, just for the heck of it, I thought, well, I'm going to try the iMic output and see if it is not working, or if maybe I made a mistake before when I condemned it to think it wasn't working, or what. But so it is actually, you can see the iMac analog stereo over on the other side there on the volume control, and that is what is feeding, or actually not feeding, it is actually recording on the TAC right now. And I have this pretty much set up exactly like I wanted. I want the TAC to be able to play tapes to the audio system, or through the audio system, I guess I should say, so that the computer can record the sound from the tapes if I need to do that. And vice versa, it will also record from the computer, which I'm doing right now. And so that's pretty much what I wanted to do with the other device. And if the iMic will, continue to work like this, I was happy with this. In fact, I was looking for another iMic when I got this $10 jobby here, and so I'm going to be very happy if this works out like it looks like it will. So, like I said, that's what's going on here. But basically, when I get this all completely set up, anything on the web browser will come over the HDMI monitor speakers, and I'll be able to hear that just fine. And anything like on my music players, Sayonara or any of the other ones that I use, will go through the system audio, the Dell system audio, and will be fed to the new Altec Lansing speakers when I put those in. I haven't done that yet, but that will be there. That will give me a nice good sound for the music that I'm playing. And the other thing is the iMic, and that will take care of the TIAC. So 3 devices basically, the way I look at it, and that's what I wanted to in here. I may even add more, you never can tell. But that's what I wanted to originally to do, and that looks to me like it's what it's going to do. So I'm completely happy with that. And like I said, the only thing I have to do is put the Altec Lansing speakers in and get those routed over to the output of the stereo or the computer. And and that even leaves me an extra microphone. If I need, use a microphone, a separate microphone for something, I can hook that into the analog or the computer input and use that. So, pretty good. And then, of course, if I do any lives in here or anything like that, or anything with the USB webcam, that's another completely another situation there, so that won't be hard to figure out either. So I'm pretty well happy with the way it's turning out here. I'm watching the meters. This is where I set the meters to. I don't know if you can tell on the screen there, but that's the loudest part of the audio is right there, and I've got that set up for that. So I just wanted to see how that worked out like that. So far it's doing pretty good, looks like. You can also see on the meter on the Audacity, it does go up above that, but again, if you have your level set on your recording device, the TIAC, to the proper level, it should be fine, and it seems to be fine, so not going to complain about that too much. Now this is the, you guys may recall some time ago I did the B-side of Abbey Road with a different artist and doing that, and that's what this is. I just wanted to try this out and see. I'm going to take it into the living room, play it in there, and see how well it plays in there on tape. Just to get a kind of a comparison, because that's the way you would listen to it back in the day, as they say. And so I just kind of wanted to listen to that, see if it works. So. Alright, well you can hear it's working just fine. So that setup is working good. Or it seems to me like it is. So that is ideal for me. Like I say, that sounds perfect to me. Perfect as I can get it anyway. Yep, very good indeed. We'll talk at you guys later. You guys have a great day. Thank you. Bye.